Well, hi. Today is Wednesday, March 26, 2025. I'm Todd Studer, and this is Morning Coffee. What do you think about this background? I've been playing around with a new Google Chrome feature that has a lot of different things that you can put in behind your camera. This picture was taken last year around sunset at Lewis and Clark Monument up north of Council Bluffs, and I thought it was really pretty. And I actually took quite a few sunset pictures that night. I'm not really sure what it looks like. There's a sunspot off to one side and where the sun is otherwise. But still, I think it looks pretty good. And I'm just, as I said, I'm playing around with this new feature, seeing how I like it. And so far, I kind of think it's a good update. I think that it's doing a pretty good job. There's still, you can see that there should be, as I do this, you can kind of see where the arm is from the mic. Well, look at that. That just brought it back. That's playing around. It's like magic. Yeah. Coming up in just a bit, Vivian Kavam has a podcast called Riding Tandem, and she and Michaela Clark have a business called Tandem Works here in Council Bluffs. And Vivian has been doing a series on a mindset shift when it comes to business. And her latest episode that she released is all about selling and how to change your mindset when it comes to the approach of selling, whether it's goods or services. So I'm going to bring you a clip of that. I think it's a really good reminder of things that we could all benefit from in business. So that is going to be on the way. Also, I got a text a little while ago from Taylor Stanton. He heads up the soccer team, the CB captains, and he let me know that the captains are now going to be playing in 2 leagues this year instead of just one. They were playing in the Midwest Premier League, and now they're going to be playing in the United Premier Soccer League at the same time. So he said that the seasons run simultaneously, but they don't have an issue with games overlapping, so that should be fine. So it's really it's ambitious, and I'm looking forward to having those guys back on the show to be able to talk about it a little bit more. Also, want to say thank you to Bryce Taylor with GLI Insurance Group. GLI Insurance Group is a locally and family-owned independent insurance group, been helping people find the best possible plan for them for over a decade. Bryce has an office just up the road from Council Bluffs in Crescent. And he's also a founder of the Facebook group Council Bluffs Food Lovers. And that's why Bryce and I are going out and doing food reviews at some of the smaller restaurants around the community. The last one we did was at the Mile Away, which is kind of in between Council Bluffs and Crescent. And we haven't announced yet where our next one is going to be at, but we'll be making that announcement very soon. So again, thank you to Bryce for being such a huge part of that. S&B Country Kennel, they've become the top spot in Southwest Iowa when you need to know your dog will receive only the best. Boarding, daycare, grooming, self-washing, training, and even a membership available to a dog park that's over an acre in size. S&B Country Kennel also has rescue dogs, so you're going to want to check in with them about adoption possibilities. S&B Country Kennel is located just west of I-29 on Bungie Avenue, south of Council Bluffs. The Best Wrestler in Council Bluffs has wrestling camps coming up that you can get signed up for, including day camps, which are perfect for beginners or those looking to refine their skills. Weekend camps dive a little bit deeper. And they are designed for wrestlers who want a more intensive training and personalized coaching. And then there's the Best 20-Day Camp. It's their flagship summer camp featuring 50 practices, drawing young athletes from across the country. Experience top-tier training, build lasting friendships, and become part of a community dedicated to excellence. This you can learn all about it by going online at thebestwrestler.com. Well, as I said, Vivian Kavam has been running a series on mindset shifts when it comes to business, and her latest episode is all about selling. Let's learn a little bit more.
What we're talking about today is marketing mindset shift number 3. And the idea with this one is that your customers really buy not so much off of the product that you sell, but the transformation. That's what sells. So the power of your story and why your customer's transformation sells more than your solution. That's what we're going to be talking about today. So we're diving into this third mindset shift for marketing. It is one of the linchpins. That's why it's in the top 3. It's such an important one, and I'm excited to just be unpacking this with you today. So here's the thing. If you're focused on telling people about how amazing your product or your service is, but you're struggling to make sales, this episode is going to change everything for you. And I also want to just say that this is a very common roadblock or pitfall or myth that so many of us as entrepreneurs fall into. So you're not alone. In fact, early in my journey as an entrepreneur, I made this mistake 100%. And it's not that this mistake doesn't reoccur at times, and I have to remind myself about this mindset shift that needs to take place. I made the mistake of thinking that if I just explained how great my service was or the product that I have to sell, people would instantly just see the value and buy it. I mean, after all, I see the value in it. I see the value in it so much that I've been willing to completely transform and change my life to start and run this business, and for good reason. And so I talked a lot about, at the time, the deliverables, the processes, the strategies, and what they were going to receive and how superior that was. And what I realized over time is that people weren't buying that. They were buying what those things would do for them. So I'm going to talk some more on that here as the episode progresses and unpack a couple of examples for you. All right, so this is the myth that is holding you back. The myth is, if I build an amazing product or service and I just tell people about it, they will buy. And there's a little bit of, if you've listened to any of my episodes before, you've probably heard me say it, but I'll say it again. There is a common misunderstanding that if you build it, they will come, like the field of dreams. So if I've built my amazing product, I have opened my storefront, or I have my website set up, and I'm telling everybody about my amazing product and service, I've built it, right? Then people will come, they will buy. And this can feel so true for business owners because we're obsessed with what we've created. We think if we just get that word out and how incredible it is, people will just automatically see it. And the reality is that's just not true, because people don't buy products. They don't buy services. They buy outcomes. And that is the key here. They don't care how the plane works, right? They just want to get to their dream vacation. And so when you think about things in that way, you shift your mindset away from thinking just about your product or your service and all of the great bullet points that you can list out for your product or your service. And you start shifting instead, thinking about what the outcome is that they're going to have, and marketing on that story. It makes a world of difference.
You can find Riding Tandem on YouTube. You can find the show on her Facebook page and across social media. And audio-only versions are released on your favorite audio platform for podcasts. So I would encourage you to get involved, and especially now that she's doing this mindset shift on business. This series is going to be going on for a while, and she's got another one that's going to be coming out very, very soon. We'll let you know when that one drops as well. So, follow along with everything that Vivian's doing with the podcast Riding Tandem. Since 1870, Avela Bank has been providing Iowans with high-quality financial products and services to fit their needs. Whether you need a loan or you're starting a new business account, saving money for a trip, maybe it's just something as simple as opening up a personal checking account, Avela's qualified bankers can help you with all of that and more. Visit them online at avela.bank to learn more. And Just Sue Creative can help you build your business with website design, search engine optimization, content creation, marketing, just everything you need to take your company to the next level. Sue Pitts has a passion for small businesses, helping them thrive in this digital world. And a great starting point is by visiting her website, justsuecreative.com. Schedule a free consultation. That part's easy. Just click on that free consultation button and you're on your way. Sue helped with my website, lushillsmedia.com, and she can help you too. So just go to justsuecreative.com. I've been following what's going on with the weather, and again, pulling up the trusty weather station, which doubles as my phone. We are looking for highs approaching 80 yet by the end of the week, and then a chance of snow on Sunday. The latest report says less than 2 inches, which is a little bit of improvement over what they were saying earlier. However, it is supposed to be warm, at least, spring type weather, the high of 44. So it's not as if it's going to stick around, but still, when you go from 80 to snow in a couple of days, I mentioned it yesterday. I'm just getting confused. Pick a season and let's stick with it. How about that?